What's going on, y'all? This your boy Blizzle Brasco, baby. This is Growing Up Black Part 6. If you missed Part 5, there's a link in the description. Now, I've been feeling sick, man, off and on all day. Unfortunately, sometimes I get migraines, and they're so bad that they literally make me sick to my stomach. But I woke back up, I got up, I said, man, it's Sunday, I gotta do this video. So here it is. So to all my new subs, welcome, welcome, welcome. To all my OG subs, my notification squad, and my 360p players, welcome back, baby. So today I want to kind of shift focus a little bit, shift gears. I know I've been going in chronological order, but I want to shift gears a little bit because this, what I'm about to tell y'all, kind of spanned over my whole life up until I was about an adult. Because I mean, high school, it is what it is. You know, high school, I went to school, I was in band, I played football, and boom, that was it. High school was over. You know, it's pretty much the same stuff from there. You know, it was a little bit of racism here and there, and this and that and the third, whatever. I mean, all of y'all have been to high school before, so it is what it is. But what I want to talk about today is my used to be best friend, and I'm talking about somebody that I literally grew up with, and I'm not gonna say his name. I'm pretty sure he's not watching this video, but I'm not gonna say his name. But I grew up with this kid, man. Like, when I first moved down here, you know, he was one of the first kids in the neighborhood that I met. And you know, I'm gonna go ahead and say, yeah, he's white, obviously. Just growing up black, but he's white, and he was one of the first kids that I met. And I mean, we used to play football, you know, Killer Man, whatever. We used to just do everything together, man, all the way up, you know, through high school. Even though he was a little bit younger than me, we still hung out, and we were still cool. We used to do everything, play basketball, we used to game together. This guy is actually the person who got me into PlayStation, because before I started playing PlayStation, you know, I had an Xbox, and my Xbox kind of kicked the fuck out on me, and you know, he got me into PlayStation. So this dude kind of molded me into the gamer I am now, you know. And like I said, we were friends all the way up through high school, but there was a big difference between me and him. There was a huge difference between me and him. He was a huge troublemaker, as where, although I would crack jokes and get in trouble here and there, you know, normal everyday kids, teenager stuff, he was a big troublemaker. Like, being arrested as a teenager, going to the, you know, what we call down here alternative school, because he was just that bad, you know, stuff like that. You know, but we were still cool, you know, because, you know, growing up around me and around other people, he was that white guy who, I won't say he thought he was black, but his demeanor was of a black guy, because, you know, that's all he grew up around. And, you know, it didn't bother me at all, you know what I'm saying, because that was my dog, you know. And, you know, right fresh out of high school, I was really into car shows and going to car shows and stuff like that. And car shows in the South, man, car shows in the South are a little different than what y'all might be thinking. There's a couple pictures right there. Now, I know if a certain one of my subs is watching this right now, she's probably looking at these pictures like, I don't like that, boo-boo. Well, it is what it is. We in the South, we ride big rims down here, lady. But yeah, man, so we used to always go to car shows together. I mean, we did everything together, man. Like, you know, we used to do things we weren't supposed to do together. You know, drinking. Before I was 21, we used to drink all the time at my house. We used to get drunk and just party and do whatever, man. And it seemed like literally in the blink of an eye, you know, this guy was like my best friend. And in the blink of an eye, all of that changed. Because he met a female. He met a female who was white. Now, mind, before this came up, he dated black girls because that's what he felt comfortable with. But he met a girl, she was white, and he started dating her. Now, most of y'all who are old enough to date or whatever, y'all know, you know, I know you've heard bros before, hoes before, but, you know, you gotta put your girl first. And I get that, I understand that. So I started seeing less and less of him because he was, you know, with his girl and whatnot, and that's cool, ain't no big deal. But what bothered me was that he started changing as a person because of this female. You know, sometimes a woman can change you. A woman can change you. Sometimes for the better, sometimes for the worse. But he started changing because of this female, man. You know, he grew his hair back long. He started dressing different. He sold his car. He had a really nice Mercury Grand Marquis with candy blue paint. and 26-inch rims. I mean, back, you know, I'm not into big rims like that no more, but back then that was the thing. And his car was dope, and he sold it. He sold it and bought like a pickup truck or something. Changed the way he dressed, the way he talked, the way everything just changed about him. And you know, we kind of just fell out. Like, we stopped talking, we stopped hanging out, everything. And I never understood why until about 4 years ago. I was on Facebook, because he was never into social media like that. I was on Facebook and I ran across his page. I was like, oh wow, he finally decided to get on Facebook. And it was a picture of him fishing. I think that's what he does now. He's like a commercial fisherman or something like that. But I went on the page and I was looking, and I was gonna send him a friend request. I even saw that he had a son, man. I was like, dang, he done had kids? Wow. I went on his page, and I'll never forget, man, it was a picture of him at a wax museum standing next to a gorilla with his son. And he was like, you know, I took Junior to meet Barack Obama's wife today. And he was standing next to this gorilla laughing. And my heart literally dropped, because I was just like, wow, like, this dude is racist as fuck now, you know. And I was like, no, maybe it was just a joke, maybe it's just a joke. So I went and looked at some more pictures, and sure enough, there was more just blatant racism on his page, like Confederate flags and just pictures of stuff that you would see on a person's page that does not care for black people or other races. And I couldn't believe it, man. I wanted to hit him up so bad and be like, dude, what the fuck, man? Like, what happened to you? But I thought about it, and I was like, you know, that girl changed him, man. Maybe she was racist, maybe she didn't like black people, and he was so in love with her that he was willing to change who he was just to make her happy, you know. Or maybe he was conforming to what he knew, you know, acting quote unquote black, and who he is now is who he really always has been. I mean, I don't know, but I just thought that was crazy, and it hurt my heart, because this was one of my best friends, man. And to this very day, you know, I'll see him every once in a while. I don't even look at him. I don't even say nothing to him. I don't beep the horn. I don't check the deuce, nothing. Fuck that dude. You know what I'm saying? But deep down inside, I still got love for him as a homeboy, you know. But that was just crazy to me, and I still to this very day don't understand how someone can go from one extreme to the other, man. But anyways, if y'all got any weird stories like that, or weird occurrences where, you know, you grew up with a friend of the opposite race and then y'all fell out, I would love to hear about it. So let me know down in the comments, man. I'm gonna do the last part of Growing Up Black next week. Part 7 will be out next Sunday, of course. And if you are not subscribed to the Blizzle Brasco Game channel, smack the shit out of that subscribe button. Make sure you leave a like. Follow my social media, links in the description. And I'll see y'all in the next video. And I'm out this motherfucker. Peace.